Friday all day, as my Nana would say. And look what I have on my lip. Everybody's been saying, you have herpes all this time, and I never had a cold sore in my life. And now I have a cold sore. And it makes me think that perhaps this weird pimple that had a tiny little head was a cold sore too. And so I talked to my doctor today, and I did a video telehealth, and they said that it's not a cold sore, it's some reaction to the sun. Now, I did sit in the sun yesterday, but I had sunscreen on. So I don't know. I will let you know tomorrow if I do, in fact, have herpes, as some of the taunting from the MAGA people in the last couple of weeks. Hasn't it been fun, ladies and gentlemen, to be standing in direct opposition to everything he is and represents? And always have been. And always will be. Okay, so the UFOs. People, we got to talk about this UFOs. They're calling them drones, as if you can go buy one of these at Sharper Image and send them up around Morristown, New Jersey. And, fly around and freak out some of your neighbors and give me a goddamn break. There is something happening, something big that the government either doesn't want us to know or is controlling. Because what's the best thing that they can have when Trump gets in office is a constituency in fear, right? In fear of another greater enemy than them. And all that could do that would be an intergalactical conference of all the other beings in the world to say, hey, you guys have messed this up pretty badly and your planet's on the edge of extinction. And we've come here to help you, so please listen, And in my fantasy, they call 6 senior citizens. And they're random people throughout the world. They just call their name, Betty Friedman, please come to this address, And it's just like the 6 people, 3 men, 3 women. Maybe 2 men, 2 women, and 2 of indiscriminate gender identification. I don't know, people. Well, what I'm saying is, it's a big deal what's going down. And I don't think it's any coincidence. And, you're a conspiracy theorist. Okay. You're this, you're that. Okay. You have herpes. I might. I don't know what that is. Came from nowhere. But I had the weird thing here. And then some mean MAGA people were like, you're a herpes infested. And I was like, what if I did have herpes? Would that be a nice thing to say? And then, because the things I used to get here were angular cheilitis. And I remembered the words, so I'm very proud, as you might imagine. Okay, I'm outside. My kid will get home in about 20 minutes. Just doing a little emergency squirrel interventions, because all of the ones that lost their homes over there, they come looking for food. And I'm here and ready to deliver in my Wicked popcorn tin from the opening day of Wicked. Wicked. No one mourns the wicked. Okay, so what else is going on? I don't know. When people say things like Rosie O'Donnell went batshit crazy on Joe Scarborough and Mika, I didn't go batshit crazy. I said I'll never watch you again, you turncoats. I will never listen to a word you have to say ever for the rest of my life. How dare you? How dare you? And I keep thinking of that line from Wicked, squandered your convictions to feed your own ambition. Squandered your convictions to feed your own ambition. Ain't that the truth? So, Mika's like, I don't understand. One of my friends was very upset that I went down to Mar-a-Lago. I hadn't been there in 8 years or something, ever since he made fun of my facelift. But, Joe and I, we just felt like it's better to be in the circle with the devil than to be outside fighting it. Slap it up, whip it, rub it down. So wrong on every level. And what did you really stand for, Mika and Joe, all this time, you know? What did you stand for in the last 3 years when you were telling us the truth about what's going down with Donald J. Trump? But then you went up and you kissed the ring. You sucked up to him. That's what you did. And it's, you know, you're shocked that everybody left your show. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. That's a huge thing you guys did. Huge decision you made, not thinking of the consequences. These are the consequences, my friend. And if you really believe in what you did, you'll stand true to it till the end of time. But I don't know about you guys. You don't seem to be made of that ilk. So, oh please. Anyway, Amnesty International has finally called what's happening in Gaza a genocide after over 400 days. That's how long it took Amnesty International to say that. And we worry why mainstream media won't say it. We're perplexed. It's not so perplexing, is it, after all? Amnesty International, over 400 days. Okay. Happy. This is golden light, isn't that nice? I love it, although it's getting on my thing. Whatever that is. And listen, if it's the herpes, I'm going to let you guys know. Never had any downtown. Trust me, this is my first one up top here. And, you know, if it is, it is. Stress is real. Can I tell you that? Stress is real. And living by your convictions isn't always easy, but it's a necessity. And I'm hoping that I can calm down in every way. I can calm my spiritual life, my physical life, my mental health life, you know, that I can get to a place of assuredness again. And that's what I'm going to do. So, everyone do the best that you can at taking care of yourself. These are troubling times, not only with what's going on in our country, but all over the world. And the UFOs, which they're calling drones, and they're not drones. Because again, when you say drone, you think of sharper image, overpriced. It's not a drone, people. These are people from other civilizations, other galaxies, other planetary unknowns. And they're obviously way advanced from where we are. So maybe we should listen to them. UFOs should be the number one story. Remember War of the Worlds? People jumped out of buildings. People couldn't deal with the fact that that was happening. Now it wasn't. They were making a radio show. And now it's really happening. And we're not convinced. We're like, no, it's not really happening. Let's watch Love Island. You know. I don't know, people. Hold, please. Hold, please. Please hold. So I'm having dinner tonight with the couple and their new baby who raised Kuma as a puppy. And when Kuma saw them at my graduation, Kuma went nuts. So I'm very, very thankful for them and very, very happy to have them over to my house tonight. And they'll see that Kuma got a little chubby. But we're working on that. We're doing green beans in with the food and taking away some of the calories. And, you know, it's my fault. Bottom line, it's my fault. I love her, you know, so I want to give her a little treat. You can't. It's going to shorten her life and you can't do it. But I'm learning how to be a good dog mother because I overfed her, you know. There are high-value treats they taught us when I was there. If you give your kids too many, your dogs, your puppies, too many high-value treats, they'll never eat the regular treats again. I'm guilty. Over high-value treating my dog. TikTok, you don't stop. Look at that.